All right, it's 60 degrees. It's been in the 30s and 40s. It's been in the 30s or 40s, so I was just going to try to show you the advantage of a sit inside kayak over a sit on top, in my opinion. The sit on top are supposed to be real good and stable. I mean, I don't know, I've never been in one, to be honest with you. I just always like to sit inside, because thinking of snakes and critters getting in the boat, so that's kind of my thing. I just feel more secure, I guess, in one. But also, I think one of the biggest advantages of it is that you can go out here when it's been in the 30s and 40s and fish. You know, yeah, you can put it just seems to me like the sit on tops just get more water in them. Put the scupper plugs in them. It just seems to be, I don't know, just cold weather, not as good. You know, on the sit inside, I can lean back in the boat if the wind's blowing real hard and get out of the wind and still have a fun time fishing. So we're gonna go out here. We're at Lake McIntosh in Peachtree City, see what we can come up with, and see if we can catch anything. Hopefully I'll get it on film. I ain't been real good at doing that, but we're new to it. So I'm in a Old Town Vapor 12 angler. I love the boat. I had a 10-foot version before. I'd rather have the 12-foot for fishing, especially if you go to a lake with a lot of waves and a lot of boat traffic and stuff. For one, they can see you, and for two, it's just a little more stable and a little quicker in the bigger waves, I'd say, and it tracks a little better than a 10-foot version. But the Old Town 10 is real good, but if you go from a 10 to a 12, I mean, there's no comparison. So anyway, we're gonna fish and see what's up. I'm using the GoPro session here. It looks like it's kind of windy out, overcast. So who knows what we'll get. It's supposed to be pretty good rain coming in tonight, but as you can see, this thing tracks very well. I mean, I'm paddling and all, but if I let off of it, it just goes as straight as can be. And that's with my feet not positioned right. You know, if you put your feet on the footrest, it makes it want to go a certain way, but I believe that's what it's kind of designed to do. We'll see how the overcast day does. Huh? Alright, so anyway, this is a kind of review of the Old Town Vapor 12 angler. It's an awesome boat, y'all. I mean, you know, it comes with the anchor trolley system on it, as you can see here down the right side. It's only halfway, so I'll probably extend it up to the front, but needless to say, it still works pretty well. It comes with two built-in rod holders. So I've added a little bag down there you see with all the bait and everything in there. I got just a lot of different worms in there, and it really will tuck up pretty good right beside you and be out of the way. I keep gloves also in there. Now I do have this pad in here. The factory pad's pretty good, but I'll stay in the boat 5, 6 I mean as much as 8 hours at a time and I never get out. So I just bought one of those flotation seat devices. It works pretty well. It does have the little notches in it here for put your paddle in there, so that makes it nice. It has a cup holder in between your legs. It's okay. It could be a little better design, but I guess it works. This one here in the dashboard works extremely well. It's really deep, probably about 3 inches deep. So if you do have something that a cup or whatever, it's not going to fall out. And as you can see, you can put lures and stuff. These troughs here are extremely deep. I've added the bag right here I know it's a review on the kayak, y'all, but anyway, I keep drinks, my cigars in there, a poncho, extra straps and stuff like that in that. I did add the front rod holder for catfishing. And I've also added this little net here where I can put my shoes and stuff underneath there. If I wear my Crocs, the water boots I'm wearing now, because it's kind of cold still. I did add, you know, a couple little bungees and stuff. Got at Dollar General to hold certain things in. You know, I got one here for my pliers or needle nose, things like that. I got another one hooked to just the seat back itself. That one's just for transporting purposes and stuff. But I do have a fish finder on here. I'll do another video on that again. But there's a transducer there, and I just got it on a ball mount type. It's it'll just spin out and go in the water like such and go back in, and then you just tighten the wing nuts back down and then you're good to go. Ran the wires through there, and then I just have them in a battery box. But overall the kayak works pretty well. I'm not going to go into all the stuff I've added. Wouldn't do something on that later, but this is it. I'll show y'all some footage of it. It's pretty windy today, so water's a little, it looks kind of smooth, but it really is windy, so, and a little choppy on the water end. But the kayak does awesome with big boats coming by, and it's very stable. You know, it's really tracks very well. There's plenty of room. We're probably gonna do some kayak camping pretty soon, but anyway, I figured I'd just show y'all. There she is. I love this one. I had a 10-foot angler. I liked it. I went around, you know, and for the money, y'all, $400 or $500 for one of these, man, you can't beat it. I actually have a buddy that's got a Jackson 12. The 12's a little, his Jackson's a little lighter than this boat, but he actually went in this boat and he liked it better. So, you know, it does have the adjustable pedals in it that you can, or footrests, so you can pull this and they slide very well. I've had this boat for, this kayak for probably 2 years now, 2.5 years, and everything works. There has been nothing that has broken on the kayak, the backrest, nothing. I mean, it's a very well built boat, or kayak. I always say boat, but hell, I'm a redneck, so you gotta expect that. Anyway, y'all, I got some more videos coming. I'm gonna have one on just the way I've set the boat up with my little pouches and all my little bungees and storage on this boat and everything, but it will tote a lot of weight, man. I mean, I'm 6'1", 235 pounds now, and I've lost a little weight, so and with all the gear I put in it, man, it doesn't struggle a bit. But I do have another video coming up on a 6.5 Grendel and an AR platform that I've done. I built it myself from the ground up. I'll have something on that, and then I'll also do some more with our dog Murdoch, some more training stuff that he's been doing. But right now I'm gonna light a stogie up, and we'll see what happens. See if I can relax a little. It's still pretty. I mean, you know, the weather, it ain't gotta be damn sunny and 70 degrees or whatever the hell that damn saying is. I hate shit like that where everybody says the same stuff. But anyway, I actually don't mind coming if it's 50 degrees, 30 degrees, or whatever. I mean, you know, you never get wet in this kayak, and that's one thing I can say about the old towns. I mean, the water that you do see in the boat, that's just from my boots, y'all. It's not from the kayak, you know. A little bit on my stogies, in case y'all are wondering. This is a genuine Kentucky Fire cured cigar here. I mean, it tastes like smells like burnt hickory or something you would smoke meat with. I mean, it's really good, but they say they use old Kentucky barn wood and cure it and stuff like that. Man, these things are awesome. Thanks, Mom, for getting me these. But what's up, Daffy? I know you a goose, but I'm gonna call your ass Daffy. you doing? Come on over here. You ain't as hard as you think you is. Don't be flexing. I see your neck. You flexing. Yeah, I know you is. I ain't gonna mess with y'all. I see your nest over there.